When you start a business, you typically want to get your name out there to everyone. But in this week's Made in Idaho, I'm introducing you to a business you may not have heard of, but whose work you've surely seen all over the Treasure Valley. Food Concept Idaho and NAMPA sounds like a great place to maybe try a new dish that you've never had before.
People think it's like a food business, like we sell food or kind of like a restaurant kind of thing. But we actually manufacture concession trailers.
So though you may have never heard of them, if you've eaten from a food truck in the Treasure Valley, there's a good chance you've seen some of their work.
We custom make all of our trailers.
Food Concept Idaho began a little over 4 years ago by Brenda's husband, Ozzy, who for years had been a manager and welder at a trailer company.
He loves welding. That's one of his passions. But his ideas, his, I guess, love for the metal, love of working with it, he decided to start his company.
And many of those ideas have become artistic realities for Treasure Valley businesses. Ideas that had been brewing in Ozzy's head for years when he would lock himself in the garage for hours at a time with just his tools and metal.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know yet. Just leave me alone. And I'm like, okay. So I would have to leave him alone and he would come up with things. And I'm like, okay.
In a year where so many businesses got the red light, it was all green for Food Concept Idaho, where employees and consumers got to spend some time getting creative.
We thought with COVID we were going to slow down a little, but it just started booming. And I guess since we customize them and, we sit with the client, take time with them, explain things to them, design it with them, I think that's one of the things that had helped us grow.
Seeing some of the collaborations that were made, it reminded me of an old MTV show.
It sounds to me like your business is kind of doing your own version of the old show Pimp My Ride. Only with
there you go. Yeah.
We can also assume that many of the company's employees will be seeing each other during the holidays.
It's like a family own company, because my son, after he graduated from high school, he's working with us. My dad is working with us.
And this Made in Idaho family business appreciates something that most people in the Treasure Valley love as well, its residents.
I love Idaho, and for me it's really, really important to quality, and the people see they can find in here in Idaho.
And you can find out more about Food Concept Idaho a little later this morning on our website, idahonews6.com. Now, Kristen, to me, this was incredibly interesting because we think about food trucks, we think about how much we love the food that comes out of food trucks, but they all look so unique. Every truck has a unique look, and none of us really think, how did that happen?
What a cool niche that they found. I love that. Yeah. And it's all part of the experience, sort of the ambiance of a restaurant, but this, you have to walk up to the window and get excited about what you're about to do. Yeah. But yeah, I love that that's been a trend. As soon as the weather gets a little warmer, I'm all about food trucks.
Me too, as soon as possible.
Yeah.